Hi, everybody. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if this is your first time joining me either on YouTube or Facebook, make sure that you do subscribe. Make sure that you do like my page, and you'll get notified immediately as soon as I upload a new video or I do go live. Another thing is that if you hit that bell, you'll get notified immediately on my YouTube channel. So welcome. I'm so glad that you can join me. This is Mystery Wednesday. And this is where I've changed up my mystery. Where mystery, I used to do it where I used to give instructions on how to cut paper and where to put the paper and everything else. But it got to the point where I wasn't doing any of the stamping, and I really do enjoy doing the stamping. So I switched up my Wednesdays so that I could actually, I could just say, I could challenge myself actually. So today it was animals, pink, and a birthday were the three clues. Now, I know a lot of people probably think that I am going to go to doing my little elephants, but guess what? No elephants today. But it's a good choice, right? So what I decided to do was to do this birthday piggy. When we had this little piggy stamp set, it was so cute. And when this came along, I just knew that I had to purchase this. Now, originally, what I really wanted to do was to use this particular one. And I do have an idea for this one, but I don't have one particular thing that I need in order to do it. So I'm just going to actually use this particular one. And we're going to make a fairly simple card. But I want to also show you a card that is a mini pocket dies. This is a die that is in the annual catalog. It's really neat because you can do pocket dies with it, and you can do there's a lot of different things you can do with this, but I'm just going to show you the basics today. So let's get started on our card. Very simple card today. So pink being petal pink, I'm going to be doing some blending with the stamp colors. And unfortunately, we don't have a blushing bride. And our flirty flamingo is just too pink of a pink for me. So I feel that I need to go with the petal pink. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we're just going to go in and use our bone folder. And then I really like the subtle designer series paper. This has a really cute little flower on it. There's stripes on this. There's one with a big plaid on it. And there's also one with polka dots. And I thought it would be kind of cute to go along with this one. This one would look just adorable with this, with the flowers. But I really thought that the flowers would look really good on this. And then I felt that it needed white underneath. I thought it was just too not enough color. If it was a white card, I just thought it just needed a little bit. So this is 4 inches by 5.5 inches, and then this piece here is the 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Now I'm thinking of doing something with this part here, so I'm going to attach these two together. And I just remembered I should have primed my glue before I started here. I haven't got it in my usual way that I usually keep my glue, so it's tending to create some problems for me. And now I won't be able to even go and find the thing that I really want for it. All right, so I'm just going to actually come in with a paper clip, and I'm just going to do this. Now, I usually store mine in a shot glass. And I don't leave the lid on, but I'm not storing it that way right now because I've got the glue in the shot glass upstairs because I was just doing some stuff while I was watching TV. So that's the reason. Hello. So we're going to use this like this. I thought this was so cute. I say there's lots of different things you can do with this, but I think what I really wanted to show off too was that, is this not straight? Let me just double check to make sure that was straight. There we go. Now, like I say, I'm going to attach it onto the base, but I'm going to do that a little bit later. So I've gone ahead and I have actually cut out these dies. I didn't use any of the other ones. This one here is to make a bow. We used to have a big die that made a bow like that. I love this stitched oval, and this scallop. I'm going to be able to use that for a lot of different things. So here is the mini pocket. It could fold down that way. It does have scores on it. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to use my bone folder. Now, if I wanted to, I could also fold this as a flap over, but I don't want to do that on this particular card. So I'm just going to use this like this. And this is pretty narrow, so you could use your tear and tape to put this together, but I think I'm going to use the glue. And then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and I want to stamp this pig here. We might be doing a little bit of fussy cutting. I want to give a look of dimension on here anyways. So let's see. I think I'm going to turn him about, if I do it this way, I want him to be, whoops, oh darn, to be even. We'll have, that actually almost looks like the balloon is moving. You know what? I'm just going to come in there right now and fix that. So I've got my Stampin' Right marker. There. We're just going to make it so the balloon looks like it's moving a little bit. All right. And then I also have some extra. So I'm going to go ahead. Hello. And I'm just going to, let's just stamp this. Like I say, I'm probably going to be doing some fussy cutting. There we go. And when I do this, I'm going to actually put this behind. So this could actually, it works that it could be for a gift card. So what I'm going to do is this is going to go on here like this is how that's going to go. But I have something else I want to try to do with it. All right, so I'm using, like I say, the reason I went to a petal pink instead of like a pink is because I wanted to use my Stampin' Blends, and there isn't a really good pink. So I'm just saturating the first layer down. And it looks like I don't have my dark petal pink. So let me just come in and let's get a bit of color on there. And I'm thinking that probably it's going to be the pig that's I'm going to fussy cut. Now, I always, when I did this before, when we had a really nice blend, I actually used some crumb cake on it. And the crumb cake kind of made, well, I guess you could say that it kind of dirtied the pig. There we go. To me, it gives it a truer color to the pig. All right. So we also want to color on here because I don't want to do all the coloring on that particular spot. So I'm going to have a pool party balloon. Let's choose our darker color in there as well. And let's see, what color should we have the cake? The cake should be maybe, just wondering what color I should do that. Yeah, you know what? I think we could have pink cake would be good. But I think what we could do is we could go a darker cake piece. Not sure exactly what color I should go with that. Well, we need a yellow flame. So let's get the yellow flame on there. And I think what I could do is I could do a dark pool party on the cake. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'll come in with some Bermuda Bay on there. These images are quite small that it doesn't really show that much anyways. And the reason I'm coloring on this part here is because I want to actually have the pig come off the page. So we also need to put the dirt. Polished pink cake. That would have been good too. Yeah. This light crumb cake is almost dead. So let me come in with my other one. And then also what I'm doing is I'm going around the edge with the light pool party just to give a highlight, because I'm actually going to turn around and fussy cut the pig out. Now, let's see, let's do the string a little bit darker too. There we go. All right. So then when this gets closed up, I'm going to come in here first. Like I say, it's just a matter of doing a card. Hello. All right, so let's see. My scissors. So I'm just going to come in and let's just fussy cut our little pig. And just do it like so. Love this curly little tail, that's for sure. The one on the little, I don't know, is it like a moped? It's so dang cute too. The other pig stamp set that we had, If Pigs Could Fly, it was really cute too. And it's just, and then we're going to also mark that string up. Oh, you know, I could have made the snout a little bit darker here too. There we go. And then, hello. All right, so let's see how this is going to work here. Now, what I also want to do is I want to continue down. You're not going to really notice it too much. I'm just coming in with that. And also, when you fussy cut, sometimes it gives you kind of a raw edge. So all I'm doing is trying to take that edge off of the pig. And I want, like I say, some more dimension on there. Let's get the tail kind of come up. So see, then we're going to put this pig on there. And that gives us the dimension there for sure. You know, like I say, with this pocket card, this pocket piece, we could turn around and we could use our seal tape or tear tape. Geez, I forgot the name of it. How sad is that? Oh my goodness. Tear and tape. So I'm just going to put this over top of there. So see, that gives us that dimension there. And you know what? I probably, you know what? I'm going to quickly do it. Is I should have colored around the outside of this pig so that when you see underneath that you see the petal pink. And it doesn't look the white color underneath. So that's going to go there. There, that's better. All right. So I'm going to show you how to do the tear and tape. And the tear and tape is too wide for this piece. I could use glue, but sometimes with glue, we do get into some problems with it. So with this tear and tape, what we're going to do is we're just going to put it along the edge there. And we're going to put it along the edge here as well. And like I say, it's too wide, but there we go. And then all I'm going to do is take this off here. And when you do this, you're just going to fold it back onto itself, just like that. You're going to do that with this piece as well. And then when you close this, this is just going to go onto here and onto here. And it does give a bit of a gap in there, but you want that so that the card can go in there as well. Now, do I have a gift card that's readily available? You know what? I have a gift card in this card, so I will show you how that works. So it just goes in there just like that. Right. So like I say, we want to put this on here. So what I want to do is I want to put some ribbon on here. Of course, I want to put some ribbon on there. So we have two options. Don't forget about your last chance list. The last chance list has a bunch of stuff that's retiring. And what's retiring on there is this, and this is actually Blushing Bride, but it looks more like polished pink to me. And this is from the On the Horizon. And what I could do is I could use this, or I could use this polished pink here. And I think it's a little bit too wide, so I'm going to use this. Yeah, don't forget about the last chance list. The last chance list is, it's over by June the 30th. So if there's anything that you're wanting off of that last chance list, make sure that you get it while you can, right? So I'm just going to actually tie this in a knot. Now, if you ever need a third finger to hold it down, I'm just going to use a glue dot for the time being. Just want this over here. And it's just going to hold my ribbon in place for me. I'm just trying to get the ribbon so it's straight, so then it'll lie flat on the card. So I'm just going to actually just tie that. See how that just sort of holds it in place. Now, maybe what I could do is I could tie a little bow Let's tie a little bow. That's all we're going to get because I didn't leave much ribbon. All right, so let's just cut that off and see how that's going to work. So this is just going to go on there, and then this little piggy guy is just going to go right onto the front here. Now, I am actually going to, I'm thinking that in order to get this so that this stays on there better, I think the best route for us is going to be using dimensionals on this. So let me first of all put this down on here. Now I could have used tear and tape with this as well. That's just going to go onto there. Well, hello. I'm so glad you guys can join me. Don't forget, if you like this, make sure that you give me the thumbs up. Share my video. I really do appreciate that if you do share my video. All right. So like I say, there we have our card that we can put in there. And I'm going to, I purposely put it on an angle so that I could put this on an angle there. So I'm going to come in with dimensionals. And I think dimensionals is what's going to help put these on here. This does have a bit of a, like I say, a curve to it. And I think the curve is helps with the gift card that's in there. Now you could put other things in there as well. I'm trying to think what else you could put in there. You could do tokens. You could do any such thing, any little thing. So let's do that. Seen these where they've had like bows made from that die cut. Oops, see, I can move that bow a little bit. And then of course we have to put something on there. And I think probably the best things to put on there are these faceted gems. And I think I might even just go with the white ones. Finding I'm using these so much because of the lack of some of the embellishments. There we go. Pretty simple card. Let's see. I'm thinking that maybe what I want to do, I don't know if this is my newer one, so let me just see. Might even just, you know what would have been good on here? I wish I had done that. You know what? I can still do it. I'm going to come in with one of my blending brushes. I'm going to come in with some Pool Party. This is kind of stark white. So I'm just going to could have made that look a bit like, but this will give a bit of the sky look and takes away that starkness. Okay, now of course we have to finish the inside of the card. I've cut a piece that's 3 3/4 by 5 inches because that's my favorite size for the inside of the card. And what are we going to put on the inside? I could put another pig on the inside. Or we might even just do a balloon on the inside. Oof, I don't know what I'm going to do on the inside. Oh, I haven't even got my sentiment on here. That's no good. Okay, so let me go in and let's put a sentiment on here. That's what's missing. All right, so I'm going to do this. Little piggy says it's your birthday. Oh my goodness, I'm losing it. Okay. It's got lots of really cute birthday sentiments on there, that's for sure. Now, there's my... Now, what I want to do is I want to have that on a spare piece of white. All right, let me just grab a piece. And we'll use some memento on there as well. Oh, put the wrong stamp on. Here, this one will work. Just one of those days, right? So we're going to just stamp that with the memento. I'm going to do a bit of cutting on this particular one too. So, and okay, so we're just going to fussy cut this part here. Whoops. And this part here. There we go. Just like that. And we'll put that on with dimensionals. See what we hide? This magical Stampin' Up paper. All right. It's definitely what that needed, was something. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Let me just cut off these because I don't want them to show. So this little piggy. Says happy birthday. Right, so I'm actually going to cut this part off here as well. And with the little mini. I know the pigs are so cute. Like I say, we've had pigs before. They were very popular, very upsetting when they retired. So I was so glad when I saw these in there. So Piggy says, and now I can get this thinner on this piece here. There. And just need to trim this off properly. All right, so this needs to be double dimensionalized behind there. Boy, I can't believe that I completely forgot to do the sentiment. Okay, so when I mean double dimensionalized, what I'm doing is I'm going in, I'm taking this off, and see where there's that extra layer there. I'm going to go in and just put that behind this card. or that sentiment. Trim this off. And then it's the same length all the way, or the same height all the way across. Oops. It's Wednesday. I shouldn't be having issues on Wednesday. Anyways, there we go. Now that looks a little bit better to me. All right. So, like I say, cute little gift card. That holder that we can put in there. You can decorate it. It can be a part of a layer on a front of a card. Don't forget that about the last chance list. You still have until the end of June to get some of your stuff. I know you need a magnifying glass. In my Facebook page, there is a download of the last chance list. So, like I say, I hope you enjoyed that. I'd love to see your submissions. Don't forget that when you submit, if you live in Canada, you could win a stamp set from me. And if you live outside of Canada, you just go onto my Facebook page and you put it in there. And if your name is drawn, you would win a tutorial. And there's over 30 tutorials that are available there. So hopefully it's something that you'd really enjoy doing. Anyways, yeah, can't believe I forgot to do the sentiments on there. Anyways, you guys have a great day. Don't forget tomorrow. It's part of my Now What series. You've got something in your studio and I show you a way to use it. Sometimes it might be something that's been sitting there forever and ever, or it might be something that's new in the catalog. So we will see you tomorrow night, 6:30 Pacific time. And don't forget to submit your cards for the Mystery and the Sketch Challenge. Bye for now.